Thanks for your report this morning. We appreciate it. Behind us here, there's a lake, Lake Hodges. You can't see it. It's down around the bend here. And on the other side of Lake Hodges is the town of Escondido. It's the hometown, or it's the home of Sean and Penny Ulbert. They're joining me right now, along with their son, Sean. Mr. and Mrs. Ulbert and Sean, nice to have you here. Good morning.
Good morning.
You got one of those startling wake-ups Monday early in the morning. Tell me what happened.
Well, it's about my wife actually woke me up. She couldn't sleep, and it was about 10 minutes to 4. And the dog was our dog Hope, who survived the last fire 4 years ago. And she was antsy. She got my wife up, and my wife said, "We have to get up. The fires are on the other side of the freeway."
Right. We could see the flame right across the freeway, and so I told him, we have to go, and in a matter of 15 minutes
we were out of there.
Have you gotten one of those reverse 911 calls?
Well,
you've been told to get out, or told to be ready at least?
In the process of packing, we heard the phone ringing, but we were in such a hurry that we had gotten into our car, and we didn't even pick it up, but we knew what it was, because across the freeway, Sonata, this other housing project, was being evacuated.
Yeah, I understand, Sean, that Penny is the prepared type. That she's the type who has the boxes by the door in case. As it turns out, I mean, give her a hug, because you managed to get some things out of your house that other people didn't get out of theirs.
Right. Yeah, she's. I was brought up a Boy Scout, but she's more of a Boy Scout than I ever was.
What'd you manage to get out?
Well, I always made sure that all of our important papers were ready to go. So we grabbed that. We grabbed all our medication, our family photos, and a couple of change of clothes, and that was it.
And the dog, as you mentioned,
of course.
you adopted that dog after those other fires. He had actually been burned, correct?
The dog was burned, and as the dog was leaving the fire, he was hit by a car, and then after he was hit by a car, coyotes chewed on him.
This
for
is
a while.
more like a cat with 9 lives. And the dog's okay right now?
The dog's name is Hope.
Well, that's an apt name. You went to your sister's house.
Yes.
And where did you hear that actually your home had been consumed by the flames?
Well,
NBC.
we had been, NBC actually, yes. We've been listening to the news all day. We haven't slept for several days now, and my son actually called us, and he said, "Mama, are you okay?" And I just heard our house.
Did you get to see it?
I haven't seen it on the news, but they were at the foot of the hill, and they were announcing addresses, and they said my address, and I had to, rewind the TiVo 3 or 4 times to believe it, and once I was sure, I gave them a call and let them know.
Have you been back to see it?
No,
we haven't been back.
Do you dread that moment?
Well, not. We're glad we're safe. We're glad we're alive. We thank God for that, and I have to say, her sister, my sister-in-law, the first thing that was replaced was the Bible. So that was our first. And my clothes that I'm wearing came from
my brother-in-law,
Commander Hill. Thank you.
So it's one of those times where people chip in.
Right.
Yes.
The only thing I have on is my underwear. That's my own. And my
Sean, that's one of those thanks for sharing moments right there. And while your home couldn't be saved, I know everybody I've talked to here just is kind of incredible praise for the work of the firefighters who are out here trying their best against incredible odds.
Yeah. And my son was one of them.
Yeah, actually, you saw a fire break out this morning.
Yeah.
Ember landed and caught a bush on fire, and you put it out. How'd you do it, with a hose?
Yeah, so we were waiting in the car for the interview, and I saw a bush on fire, and I couldn't find any fireman who wasn't busy. So I said, we got to do something. I'd like someone to do the same for me if they saw our house on fire. And it was just it was a pretty small fire, so I felt if we could put it out, I could avoid the whole house burning. So.
Right, and you did. God bless you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck, and let us know how things go with you.
We will.
Sean,
thank you very much.
Penny,
thank you very much.
Be prepared. Always be prepared.
Yes.
We're going to find out how these Santa Ana winds are shaping up. Al's got a check of the weather here and in your community.
Today's